What's going on, guys? Nick here with another install guide. And of course, we're doing it on this beautiful unit we're outfitting. It probably sounds like it should be a video for what we're doing to this, but we're gonna stick with what we're doing up top, guys. It's the JL bolt-on modular aluminum rack. Brand new release from Ranch Armor. I got my hat backwards because this looks like that type of vehicle that you're gonna ride backwards, 35s on 20s. We'll do a whole reveal on the vehicle when we're done. But guys, this install is gonna go over the rack. You're gonna see how it's specifically designed for this roof. The body lines, everything contours with that JL rack perfectly. And again, we have them for the non-JL factory plastic tops and the JL. This is the JL and it is different than the other, and we'll show you. Let's get started and go over the tools, baby. All right, guys, we're gonna start with the hardware. So use your favorite impact. We're doing Milwaukee 3/8 head. Now, in terms of your different tools needed, sockets, whatnot, you're gonna need a 13 mil deep socket, 10 mil deep. This is a half shallow. You're gonna need a Torx, a T40, an extension for your socket wrench. Yeah, you've got two open-ended wrenches you're gonna need, a half and a 7/16. And then of course you're gonna get your hardware baggie for us, guys. Now that we've gone over the hardware, let's talk about the racks. Now there are different variations available, and we're gonna do what's called our package 2 today. Our package 2 is the foundational modular rack, which the foundational modular rack is the same in terms of the slats and your side pieces across all of the packages. The only thing that changes between your different packages is your front piece. This one's built to hold a 40-inch light bar built in. That's the package 2. Your package 1 has a flat piece instead of a light bar, and that flat piece also carries on to your package 3 and your package E. Your package 3 and package E have your taller racks, and the E with your corresponding 50-inch light bars all the way around, your green-white light bars. So this is the package 2, so it's a great one to do an install guide on because it kind of is the best of both worlds. Has a little bit of wiring, a little bit of lights, and the rack itself. All of them, again, are gonna have your cross slats here, your 5 cross slats. So this is gonna be something that's the same, which is why, even though this may not be the package E, if you bought one, it's still very, very similar in terms of the installation process. So we're gonna start there, and Coy's gonna take over, showing you guys the next step.
Okay, before you put on your rack, you're gonna wanna do some roof prep. So that's gonna be taking off these two 10 mil bolts right here. Okay, on the back side of your unit, you're gonna remove your center bolt right here, and then you also have one right here behind your C-pillar, way back there. You're gonna wanna do them at the same time using a ratchet and a impact at the same time. Okay, during your install, you may or may not run into this issue. There are some embedded steel plates into the plastic molding here that sometimes come loose and they'll spin around inside. The fix to that is you have to completely remove the front half section of your JL audio and take it off, remove that steel fitting, and then put it back on. Okay, once you have your middle bolt taken out, you're gonna go ahead and remove your rear bolt. It's gonna be the same process as the middle bolt. You're gonna have a impact up top and a wrench on the bottom. Okay, whenever you remove your hardware, you need to keep this around. You will be using it again. Okay, so assembling your rack, you're gonna have your passenger side and your driver's side. So you wanna make a perimeter first, so you're gonna put your back fascia on the back, then your front fascia on in the front. It is gonna be a tapered roof, so it won't necessarily be square, but it will fit all together at first. Whenever you're assembling your outer perimeter of your rack, you're gonna wanna make sure everything is just hand tight. You don't wanna go cranking on stuff, or else you could achieve it not fitting.
This is the front fascia with the 40-inch light bars. We're just bolting on, guys. Again, hand tightened.
Okay, when you're going to put your slats on, they will be in order. It goes from front to back. So since the roof is tapered, these slats are gonna be all different measurements. They are, however, labeled, indicating this hole. So you're gonna have 1 hole for 1, 2 for 2, 3 for 3, and then so on. And it will go from front to back, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Perfect.
Okay, Same thing whenever you're installing your slats, you're going to want to make sure that you're just hand tightening at first. And then from there, you can flip them all over and then tighten them down via impact. Okay, so now that you have your frame basically assembled, not tightened but loose, you're going to want to throw your light bar in your front if you do have one. If not, you're going to have to remove this front fascia while it's already up there. Okay, once you have your rack basically assembled, so everything is still loose, your light bar is in the front. These brackets that are in the front, one's going to be labeled D, one's going to be labeled P. It's for driver and passenger, and they will go here and here. Okay. I usually just take the frame and throw it over the top. So place it on here, slowly walk it onto the cab.
What do you think that weighs right now?
Probably 30, 40 pounds, if that.
Obviously the noise you guys are hearing are all the bolts loose that we're gonna tighten, but you can see how easy that was to lift up with one person, obviously two if you don't feel comfortable, but very simple, very light. We'll get to the next steps now.
Okay, now that you have your rack up here, you're gonna have 4 tabs, one in the back, one in the middle, same thing on the other side, one in the back, one in the middle. That's gonna be our location for putting your Torx back in. So I like to start with the middle, and you just take your bolt and drop it through your tab, just like so. Okay, for your back 2 Torx bolts, same thing as the middle. You're gonna remove your back fascia because it's gonna have to come off for you to get to those bolt holes. And you're gonna line up your rack and install it into the hole, just like so. Okay, so once you get all your bolts in, you're gonna wanna go ahead and tighten them down, just like so. There will be some need for adjustment once you go ahead and tighten everything down. Your back brow should essentially fit right back up, same way it came off. That way you know that you're square down here and you're also square in the front. Okay, once you've tightened down your back, you're going to want to move to your centers. You're going to want to tighten those down as well. Okay, coming to our front mounts, you're going to have this on your OEM roof, which is those 2 10 mils that we took out in the very beginning. You're going to have this D bracket for your driver's side part of the vehicle. So putting this on, you want to face the letter towards the front of the vehicle, like so. You are going to place your bracket through these 2 slots, and they will go through the holes in the roof, and you can tighten them down on the inside. Leave them loose for now. We don't need to tighten them down before, so we can get everything square. We don't need to tighten anything down yet. Okay, once you have your front bracket in there and you have that little tab plate coming through your roof, you're gonna have 2 slots on that same bracket that you're gonna feed your 5/16 bolts through, and go ahead and finger tight it on the back. At the very end, we'll tighten everything down. Okay. So installing your rear pod lights, as you see, we've already done one before, but this is how you put it on. You're gonna put your bolts through your bracket, put your bracket on your light, and these bolts are gonna go directly through your rear fascia. Okay, now we're gonna go and tighten everything down on the exterior and interior. That means your slats, your outside 2 bolts, and your front mounts, and your back fascia.
And all right, fellas, there's nothing leaner, meaner, or cleaner than this top right here. Aluminum, weighs 40 pounds. And what's really cool is it only takes you about an hour to get to this phase. We are gonna do a wiring one for packages that include wiring, and the best way to do that, that'll be a secondary additional video. But what's really awesome about this is you can see how well it fits, even if it doesn't have a bunch of accessories. This guy just wanted something clean. So it's got the 35s on the 20s, just it just blends in and works so well with the more simplistic builds. So we're very excited about it. I'm gonna go shoot some videos and pics of this out in the field to get them on the website. And again, thanks for watching. Hope your install goes well.